Alright everybody, welcome back to another turn of Operation Outer Space. This will be turn 18 for Germany, January of 1945. I believe we have no housekeeping, so let's just jump straight into the tech rolls. We'll be rolling for Advanced Artillery and Improved Factories at 7 or higher. Artillery hits and Factories misses. We'll be rolling for Logistics and Jet Fighters at an 8 or higher. Both of those hit. Still unsure we'll complete another tech this game. Alright, over to the purchases. We have 60 to spend, and we're going to spend it all. We're going to repair 3 points of bombing damage, build 1 major port from scratch, build 1 fortification from scratch, build 2 AAA, 8 infantry, 2 militia, and lend-lease 1 infantry for the full 60. Okay, and then we will, of course, get the fortification for free from Western Europa. On to the combat movement phase. We'll start with the submarines. In A47, we've got a submarine moving up to A37 and raiding. It'll be joined there by the sub in A46. From French Guinea, we've got a strategic bomber flying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and bombing the major dockyard in Malta. Excuse me for a moment. Had to let a cat out. Okay, so we're bombing Malta there. From Tripolitania, we have a seaplane going on map in M8. That's going to be joined by the destroyer coming out of port in northern Algeria. From northern Algeria, we have the 2 fighters and a tactical bomber flying 1, 2, 3 and attacking Catalonia. They'll be joined by the 2 fighters in Paris. 1, 2. Okay. The 4 infantry in southern France are also attacking Catalonia. And we've got 1 fighter from central Romania joining in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one will have to land in southern France. Yep, okay. We have a strategic bomber from Western Germany flying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into Istanbul and bombing the minor factory there. And then another strategic bomber from central Romania is also going to Istanbul and bombing the major port. The last heavy strategic bomber, also from central Romania, be flying over to the Caucasus and bombing the minor factory over there. We have 1 infantry from central Romania taking East Poland. And we have some combat in Finland. The units in Lithuania are going to be boarding the naval transports on the 2nd Fleet, which is coming up into A13 and conducting amphibious assaults. We're going to have 1 battleship bombarding for southern Finland, and a battleship and 2 coastal defense ships bombarding for Lapland. We'll have an infantry, a marine, and our artillery in Lapland, an infantry and 2 artillery in southern Finland. And we have a fighter from Berlin flying to southern Finland as well. I do believe that is all of our combats declared, so we can go ahead and start rolling them out. We'll start in Finland. In Lapland, we have 3 bombards, 2 coastal defense ships at 2, and a battleship at 4. All misses. Then we have 2 infantry, round 1, at 2. An artillery that doesn't roll, and then defense, a militia. Okay, round 2. We'll have an infantry, a boosted infantry, and an artillery. There's a hit, and in defense, a miss. Okay, so Lapland is taken for free. Let's go for southern Finland. We've got a bombarding battleship at 4. There's a hit. That clears the rest. Alright, that fighter's going to land in Helsinki. And let's move on to the next combat. Got nothing up here. That one's already finished. Let's do some strategic bombing. We'll start in Transcaucasia. We have 3 d6 of damage and 1 d12 at 1 for inherent AA. That's the maximum of 5 damage. And the bomber survives. Let's see here. Okay, on to the next bombing. We'll do the major port in Istanbul. Same die. Narrow miss, also the full 5 damage there. And for the factory in Istanbul, that will be also the full 5 damage. And then we'll have the strategic bombing, the major dockyard in Malta. We've got just 2 d6 for this one. Full 5 damage still. Alright, that's all the bombing done. Let's go ahead and do this map combat in M8. We've got a seaplane at 3 and a destroyer at 4. No hits. And in defense, coastal submarine at 2 also misses. Okay, we need to roll the convoy rating. The advanced submarines are at +6, the American convoys are at +2, for a net of +4 for the Germans. That's 2 damage for the first one. And then that's the rest for 5 total. And then I believe we have Catalonia, and we're done. We have no first strikes, so we've got 4 infantry rolling at 1. 1 hit. 5 fighters rolling at 4. There's enough. And in defense, we have 2 infantry rolling at 4. 1 hit. And then at the end of this round, we will roll for capturing the naval transport. I believe a 10 or higher is captured, but I will confirm that. 8 is scuttled. I'm certain 8 is scuttled. Alright. We can now land aircraft from our combat movement phase. The 2 aircraft from Paris have 4 movement left. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're going to land in Slovakia. The 18th Air is going to be going there too, so I'm going to go ahead and put them on that plaque. Alright. Of course, the fighter from Central Romania has to land in southern France. And the 2 fighters here are going to return to northern Algeria. The tactical bomber is going to return to Paris instead. That is all of them there. The strategic bombers also need to land. From Malta, we're going to land in northern Algeria. From Transcaucasia, we're going to land 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in northern Italy. From Istanbul, we have 1 that came from Central Romania, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, gonna land in Western Germany. And the other from Istanbul flew from Western Germany, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Will land in Slovakia. With that, we can move into the non-combat movement phase. We'll have the 18th Air flying over to Slovakia. The 86th Army is also moving over to Slovakia, and they're going to... They're just going to pick up all these infantry too. Alright, we've got 3 infantry walking from Bohemia over into that group. We have 3 infantry walking from Eastern Germany into Bohemia. We have 2 infantry being railed from Eastern Germany to Rome. And we have 1 airborne railed from Western Germany to Northern Italy, and 1 marine railed from Picardy. to northern Italy. We have 1 Tiger, 1 Motor Infantry, 1 AAA, and 1 SS Panzer Grenadier driving from Alsace-Lorraine into Austria through Bavaria. We have 4 infantry marching from Alsace-Lorraine into southern France. And we have 1 infantry moving from Alsace-Lorraine into Paris. In North Africa, we have 1 motor infantry and 1 artillery reinforcing Algeria from Tripolitania. We have 2 naval transports coming out of port in northern Algeria, picking up 2 infantry and a medium tank from Tripolitania, and then also picking up an infantry from northern Algeria, and depositing all 3 of those in Gibraltar. The naval transports are going to go back in port. The TBD in port is going to come out and just hang out in the sea zone. It's going to be joined by the submarine that started in M1. And the seaplane is going to come off map into, oh boy, Tripolitania. Yeah, okay, that'll do. Okay, oh, I've neglected a combat. The airborne from Gold Coast is going to take Niger. And then in the non-combat movement phase, an airborne infantry is moving from French Guinea to French Sudan. Okay. Oh, forgotten what to do with him too. Oh boy. I'm gonna raid him here. I think it's gonna be an even die roll. Deleted those die already. Okay. We'll use green for the allies and orange for the battle cruiser. Cool, 2 damage. Yeah, okay. Now we can move along to placing our buys and collecting our income. We'll place a AAA in Paris, 5 infantry in Eastern Germany, AAA in Bohemia. We'll do the rushed fortification in Slovakia. We've got the Festung Europa fortification in Normandy. We'll do the infantry to Italy in northern Italy, a militia and militia upgrade in Gibraltar. We've got a major port in Gibraltar, and repaired the dockyard. We've got a militia we're going to do in northern Algeria, and 3 infantry in Berlin. Alright, and for our income, base of 56, bonus of just 3 this time. I do believe with that we have everything in place and we can pass things along to Silk for the next Comintern turn. So we'll leave things there and say best of luck on your next rolls.